Dear brothers and sisters, I want to share with you this testimony. I am from South America and have had a knowledge of the message for 16 years. Although I felt I had a lot of understanding for a 16-year-old when I came into the message, I was instructed by a local pastor to only listen to him. It turned out that I was fed the same as in the denominations, which I felt was not what God wanted for me. However, I strayed, and in 2016 I heard of something called the tape ministry. Without paying any attention to it, I moved forward. In the middle of the year 2019, I had a feeling and a curiosity to see what it was all about. So through a precious brother, I managed to end up in a WhatsApp group where I obtained my first steps in the direction of VGR. This seemed real. It seemed that this was what I was looking for years. However, the last 6 months of that year, I listened half-heartedly, discarding outright the letters and preliminaries. I want to confess that by the end of 2019, I had a good job, salary, and job stability. So my confidence was in myself. I seemed to be getting my way. Everything was going right. As we all know, 2020 brought us a pandemic that would take away what I called stability. Now with no job, no money saved, only $60, a wife and 3 children to support, the game was over. God confined me to my home, where I finally had the time to find out in depth what about these tape boys. I read many books, heard many preliminaries, read many letters, listened to many sermons. Following the directions from VGR for the Holy Week 2020, I had an encounter with Jesus Christ. From that day to present time, everything was different. Today, everything I know and have learned in this year has been a blessing for my life. My wife and children joined the streaming. Then 2 neighbors joined as well. I can now say that my house is a tape church for the glory of God. In the year 2019, I confessed that I was depending upon myself. My hopes were set on me and on my job, my salary, my stability. But this year, without a job, with only 50 cents in my hand, and nothing certain for 2021, but at the same time, I have everything. I'm safe and secure with Jesus Christ as my captain. Back then, it seemed that going into 2020 would be much better. But today I say this year will be far better. Because I had an encounter with Jesus, and I no longer depend on me, and nothing has been the same since then. What tomorrow holds for me, I don't know. But I know one thing. He knows my name. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. For those whom He foreknew, He also predestined to be conformed to the image of His Son, that He might be the firstborn among many brethren. Romans 8:28 and 29. How joyful I am. How happy I am. How thankful. God bless you.